weigh-in video. There's just not live
I clicked
right
live and it kicked all the people out of the queue except Jessica. Jessica, I see you. My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. This is our live call-in show. Every Thursday, we come here for about an hour. We take calls. You can join this stream. Ask questions, hang out, talk shit, whatever you want to do. Just no racial obscenities and no genitalia, and you should be good to go. If you're a premium member, the way you call into the show is, if you're in the Discord, there's a premium alerts channel. Just click the call-in link there. Or you can log in to WeWantPicks.com, go to your account page, and click the giant button that says Call the Show. We have a couple people in the queue before we take your calls. I see you, Jessica, Starkiller, and Joey. Let's talk about last week. I cannot stop bragging about how well we did last week. I hit every single bet that I put on the board. Jakey Boy crushed. Jakey Boy hit his underdog lock of the week, which was Sean O'Malley, and he didn't even have to sit in a tub of ice to come up with a pick like that. It's absolutely amazing what Jakey did picking that bet. Plus 220, the safety parlay hit. That is 8 in a row, I believe. Safety parlays. All-time safety parlay is up 21 units. If you're a premium member, you have full access to that and everything else that we do. Here is that video that I have been sharing. Our premium members crushed that event as well, to the tune of $100,000 in winning tickets were sent to us, shared with us. Thank you, guys. I used your tools. I used your insight. I used the information. Look what I did. I'm so happy. I can't believe premium is only $10 a month.
Is it really only $10? I thought you upped that price.
You know what? A lot of people said I should up the price, but I have not. No, I have not. I'm keeping it where it is.
What a guy, huh? Yeah, I don't think you get enough credit for everything that you do for this channel.
Well, that's a true statement. You said that sarcastically, but that's absolutely a true statement.
That's 100%. I would never say anything sarcastic to you. I'm just literally just trying to find this fucking stream.
All right. Well, Jacob's looking for the UFC Singapore weigh-in stream.
The weigh-ins are starting right now, guys.
I'm going to continue if there's not a weigh-in stream, there should be live updates. You can just keep hitting refresh.
Live updates. You should be able to just refresh.
All class. But it's not just like, oh, here's my winning ticket. I'm a genius. We're also getting shout-outs and insight from the community. Huck A. Wind said he won a $16,000 DraftKings Rainmakers tournament. 10,000 of it was straight cold hard cash. 6,300 of it was a VIP package to go to Abu Dhabi. And his exact words, this is a screenshot of his post. It says, no joking, I used all the analyst tools and fighter breakdowns in We Want Picks and nothing else. Hayden said he's up 11 units after just last week alone. Bill Norman said, here's an example of becoming a We Want Picks premium member. You use the tools like the line movement tracker and the optimizer while getting your fighter research. He shared some tickets. And then Play Stupid Games said, for $10 an MF a month, y'all sleeping big time on We Want Picks. These dudes know their stuff.
Don't agree with the language.
Blah, blah, blah. It is raining compliments and tickets. The reason this is $10 a month is, frankly, if anybody else is out there trying to sell you something for more than $10 a month, they're either a con artist or they're an idiot. Because for $10 a month, not only are you going to get the picks and the bets, you're going to get the best DraftKings ownership projections in the game. I literally pay somebody to do the math to come up with these numbers, and week in and week out, they're the best numbers on the planet.
Guru's live. Should we get him to call in?
Maybe he'll call in. Yeah, sure. I don't know if he can afford its international call.
You got to have a calling card, right? Didn't you have to use to buy international calling cards and stuff? How'd you do it to talk to your mom?
Somebody's actually listening to this and thinking that's true. It's just a link. All you need is an internet connection. Herb Dean said, you should have had to block me on Twitter, you soulless freckled daywalker. Did you block this guy on Twitter? If not, you should. This guy sucks. But also the best FanDuel projections. We talk a lot about DraftKings. We talk a lot about everything else. We have a whole suite of FanDuel tools and information and insight to help you be successful. We also have a full DraftKings optimizer. This will build 150 lineups for you. We have the line movement tracker. This is going to give you the line movement for every single fighter on every single card. For this card specifically, UFC Singapore, only one fighter, the lock of the week, opened as a favorite and is going to close as a dog if that doesn't swoop back around. Detailed data, metrics, and analytics are available to you so you can do your own research while using our tools. If you value your time, well, $10 a month is going to save you, God knows, 20, 30 hours a month at least. And finally,
holy shit.
To unlock all that, it's $10 a month. WeWantPicks.com. Just click become a member. If you want $50, I'll send you $50. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I send you 50 bagalots. There we go.
Wow, that was a quick and easy there.
Yeah, let's trash advertising the product that keeps the lights on. Fucking clown, dude. Honestly, Joey is a disaster, a straight up disaster. He was like, "We're missing so many channels," and he sends me a screenshot. Log out and log back in, dude. Especially this screenshot is including premium and a few others. Log out and then back in. Yeah, are you ready to take our first call, Jacob? Jacob, our first call is going to be Jessica.
I am watching the Colts, and I'm still trying to find this live stream, so you can take that first call, and we'll see how it goes. Good luck to us.
All right. Jessica, you are on air. I see your microphone is muted and your camera is turned off. Oh, microphone's on. How are you? We cannot hear you, Jessica. Are you there?
This was my chance, too. This was going to be my moment.
A real life girl, and her microphone doesn't work.
Thank God. Honestly, I'm kind of relieved.
I
would have froze up 100%, yeah. I'm not even watching anything. I'm just pretending to be busy because I knew that it was going to be a female, and I was...
Well, Jessica, we can't hear you. We can't see you. Your microphone's off. Microphone's on. Camera's on, but nothing's there. Jessica, are you there? All right, Jessica, I'm going to kick you just so you can try again. Click the link when you get to the home screen there, whatever it is, the landing page. It'll show you what microphone you want to use, what camera you want to use. Just make sure the right ones are selected. All right, swing and a miss. First call, swing and a miss. Joey gave up. Probably realized that it was going nowhere.
And that's it. So thank you guys for watching.
Here he is, fucking laying down worst camera angle of all time.
No, Joey, but what I'm texting you was I don't think it's my Discord. But
did you log out and log? Don't come to me with your problems if you didn't log out and log back in.
I did log back. I'm talking about. I even show you the picture after I did it though.
You logged back in and it's all working again for you?
No, it's still the same.
That's on you, cowboy. It's 100% working on my side.
No, I'm not saying it's not working. It seemed like some of the channels. I thought we had more channels.
I mean, there's
what are you looking for? Amazon, HBO? What are we looking for, Joey?
No, it seemed like the chat as a whole got smaller.
It's you. I'm looking at it.
Joey, how many edibles have you taken?
It's all. I mean, Joey's messed up.
Jesus Christ!
All right, Joey.
One of those Death Stars.
Let me kick you. We have 5 new callers. Why don't you call back in? Yeah, come back in. Let's get to the new people. All right, Gucci Kai, I see you. Evo Picks, I see you as well. We're gonna try Jessica again. We're gonna see how that goes. Oh, Jessica's gone. We lost Jessica. All right, we're gonna go to Evo Picks. Gucci Kai, I'll get to you. You've been here before. We're gonna start with Evo Picks. Just give us a minute. Evo Picks, are you there?
It's going well.
You're on air. Are you there?
Going well. There's not even updates on the weigh-ins. They said they were supposed to start at 9 Eastern.
This is wild. Evo Picks, damn it, are you there? Evo Picks, I got to kick you. Get your microphone situated and call back in. All right, we're going to give Jessica... Gucci Kai, I know works because I saw his camera and he's called in before. Jessica, you are back on air. Does your microphone work? You're muted. Jessica, are you there? This is wild. Jessica, are you there?
Embarrassed.
This is
the entire channel.
All right, we know it works because Joey just worked. Jessica, I don't know what's going on, but we got no audio from you. We got no video from you. Nobody can see or hear anything. Try from your phone. I got to kick you. Gucci Kai, I saw your camera was working. Please, for the love of fuck.
What?
There. See, a person, a real life person. How are you?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me good?
We can hear you. The only civilized person that called in so far. How are you?
What happened to the rest of the people? I thought I would be late in line.
Jessica keeps trying, but she can't figure it. She's sitting in the queue again. She can't figure out how to get her stuff to work.
Wow, that's wild. So what? How'd it go for y'all last week, though?
Oh, Angelo will tell you all about it.
I'll show you. There you go. Yep.
Here we go. Way to go.
There it is.
Now we get to listen for 15 more minutes of this.
Crazy. Oh well,
We did everything.
Damn, why so salty, Jacob? Damn. Let me put that on
Jacob's
my
an
pasta.
angry little boy.
I'm watching
He's
the
an
Colts
angry little
game.
boy.
I'm trying to find these weighing results. I'm trying to be a man of the people here and get these weighing results. But
A man of the
maybe it
people
doesn't
would
start.
communicate with the people, not just sit there all bitter.
I'll be all right. Hey, so what? O'Malley though? We told you, Angelo.
I didn't bet on it.
Angela's
I
not
knew it was a
listening.
You should have took
possibility.
it though,
Angel's not a very good listener.
bro. That was crazy. I actually took at the last second. I took the round 2 knockout, dude, and I made at least like 500.
What's so frustrating about that is that I predicted a round 2. I literally said it on camera. It was in my video. Round 2. He's gonna finish this guy round 2, and I didn't even fucking bet it. I didn't even fucking bet it. I don't know if for some reason I just like forgot all about it.
Dude, it was plus like 1,400.
Yeah, well, it doesn't
No,
matter. I
that's
still won
crazy.
that. I still won like $4,000 with him, and I had him in 2 different parlays that hit that won about $4,000. So that was a.
I strictly
I wasn't
just
surprised.
fucking balls
I wasn't
deep
surprised.
in him. Just pause. Just put a bunch of money in him strictly. I knew he was gonna go at it, but I just didn't want Cheeto to win that other fight because now he's gonna fight Cheeto, and that's gonna be a boring ass fight in my opinion.
I think he might lose to Cheeto too.
Really?
That was a great matchup for Sean, and obviously I was all over Sean, but that's a bad matchup for Sean. Cheeto is. He's just so durable, and Sean, I don't know if he can go 5 rounds with his type of style. Cheeto can be in his face and be durable. He's got power.
I think
don't know how he
Cheeto
finished
beats him
Cheeto.
again. Yeah, I think he beats Cheeto
Again, relax with it again.
Oh, he didn't beat him the first time? The guy was balled up, getting rained on. The referee had to stop the fight.
Yeah,
hit his
He didn't beat him?
He hurt his ankle.
Okay.
His ankle. I thought he hit like a nerve. in his
He
knee.
hurt his ankle or Cheeto blasted his ankle?
They are
and hurt?
doing the weigh-ins are going on right now. Alex Caceres is weighed in. Fernie Garcia, by the way, Fernie tweeted me and was like, "You're my man." I love Fernie. He weighed in. Korean Zombie has weighed in. Ryan Spann has weighed in. Max Holloway has weighed in. Oh my God, there's everyone. Kazama has weighed in. McCall has weighed in. Rolando.
Am I the one that
Kino
thinks that
Shita.
this week's gonna be boring?
Jarno Errens has weighed in. Man, I wish there was a stream.
I think that this is gonna be boring. I don't know about y'all.
2 things real quick. Ty says, Jacob, you didn't even bet your picks you're giving people. Ty doesn't listen. Jacob bet a ton of money on Sean O'Malley, just not the very specific prop bet of the round.
Yeah, I had premium bets for him. I had the under 4.5 and a plus 5.5.
And then 40K said, how do I join premium? Is it only PayPal? It is only PayPal, but all PayPal is doing is processing your credit card. So you don't need a PayPal. Yeah, you don't need a PayPal account.
Oh, I
Just
was gonna
click-
say, I was like, dude, I just put my card in there and they just took it.
Yeah, when you get the PayPal screen, there's a pop-up. Just click pay with credit card and then check out as guest. You don't need an actual PayPal account. That is just the company that is processing your card to make sure that it's legit, not stolen, all that crap. So
Okay.
yes, PayPal is the button you see, but you don't need a PayPal account.
Can y'all give me like something juicy though, besides like the ones that y'all got on y'all thing? Something risky that y'all didn't put on premium members that y'all ain't even like, you know.
Okay, you want a
I'm
fucking
not
parlay
the
right
one
here?
to ask for
you
that.
want a
Yeah,
parlay
let's
right
hear
here?
Bro, I already
Here you go. You ready?
I took Angelo's Billy Golf. I took the safety parlay. So Jackie, give me something.
Don't say what the
juicy.
safety parlay is out loud.
No, I ain't gonna say the safety parlay. I know that's.
I'm just
Here you
fucking
go.
with you.
Here's a
Go ahead,
here's a
Jacob's got it.
4-leg parlay. $40 wins $7,000.
What?
Liang Na, Billy Golf. What are you laughing?
It's okay. Liang Na's a great
Liang Na,
start to a parlay.
Billy Golf, Talia Santos, and Fernie Garcia. Easy money. Easy money right there.
Confident.
4-leg,
Give me a confident
$40.
percentage though that you got on it.
Wins
What's your confident?
$7,000.
What's your confident percentage? Like what? 60% confident? I'll take it. I'll follow you.
That would probably
So
be
fucking dumb.
a 0.078% confidence level right there. But
Star
do have
Killer, I
plays.
see you in the queue. We'll get to you in 1 minute.
It is
right, bud?
100% plays. 40 wins $7,000 there. I don't fuck around.
And
I'll
and
take
just
it.
so
I'll take like
if
for like
anybody
200.
is new here and they don't realize, that's not a premium bet. Jacob just did that for
Here, do you
fun
want an
and
actual
tweeted-
one? This one actually could be a decent one. This one is
shoot it.
$50, wins 1,100. This is Anthony Smith. I know a lot of people don't like Anthony Smith, but it's pretty much a pick-em fight. He smoked, Span. Kazama. I like Kazama as an underdog versus
Kazama.
Garrett Armfield. Billy Golf. He is the lock of the week. And then Jarno Errens. I like Jarno Errens too.
you
against-
too? You're following Billy Golf too?
He's my lock of the week, man.
He's a lock of the week.
I
What do you
didn't see
do
the video,
when you
my
when
bad.
you watch the channel? It's just Angelo's stuff. I get it.
There you go.
I'm the
50
normal
wins
one.
1,100.
I
The
did.
rat- I
bro.
get it.
I've been
I would
real
only
busy.
watch
I
me
watch
too,
both
man.
of y'all. I appreciate both of y'all.
Look, if
Doesn't
you look
sound
at my
like it.
reflection on my phone, we can all watch the Colts game together.
Let's see.
There you go.
Joel,
Are they playing the Eagles?
They are, yeah, they're smoking
one
their
day,
asses,
Joel.
too.
Takes about 24 hours for the systems to sync. Then I manually check it, and then I pay you one day.
Look, we're watching the game together. Look at this. Oh my God, look at that.
Bro, don't get copyright, fam.
Look at that.
Don't get copyrighted.
Like the
You
guy
look
that
at-
was pretending to play UFC while he was watching UFC, and then some people were doing it with. I know some people stream with like mirrors and stuff, so people it's like a mirror in the background. People can watch it, or like sunglasses and stuff.
No, that doesn't work, dude. I was doing that on Twitch, and I got banned.
There you go. Yeah, they're pretty hyped
Does
these
not-
days.
It's not fucking work, bro. I'm done with Twitch anyway. So what? I mean, like I said, what's y'all opinion? Y'all gonna be up? Y'all gonna actually be up at 4 a.m.?
I'll be up for sure. Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna be
wake
streaming,
up
but
at. I get up at 5. I'll be up at 5. Gucci, you have any last words for us? We got 3 people. in the queue
damn,
here.
man,
I
you kicking
see-
them out already?
Yeah, there's people calling, man. You got to
Nah,
take
that's
a
cool.
call.
Gucci, I'm sorry.
Nah,
bro.
you straight. Like I said, there's not really much to talk about for me this week. Like I said, boring. I'll be back next week though. Hopefully, it's more entertaining for me.
We appreciate you.
All right, balls,
Thanks
man. I
for calling
appreciate
in.
y'all.
All right, man.
All right,
Have a good night.
See you, dude.
You too.
Wayne, I'm going to come to you. Star Killer, you are right after Wayne. Wayne, you're laying down, bud. You
Where's
might want to sit
Jessica?
up. It's showtime, baby. Hold on.
Where's Jessica?
Jessica gave up. She realized she doesn't know how to use a fucking phone.
I'm out of here. I'm up.
Here we go, Wayne. How you doing?
Good. How y'all doing, man?
We're good. How are you? You comfortable?
Hey.
What's going on over there?
Oh yeah, I'm chilling. All right, so man, I'm trying to figure out what's with you and Parker Porter. Like, what is that about? And did you pick him against Jalton Almeida?
Parker is listen. Parker is a personal friend of mine, a friend in real life. Would you? Here's a question to you: would you, if you were in my seat and a personal friend of yours went to his wedding, would you shit on him on camera?
I mean, I'm gonna tell the truth though. I mean, if my personal friend is not good, I'm just gonna tell him he's not good. You know what
So
I'm saying?
I am telling the truth when I say he could absolutely win this fight, and I do think he wins the fight. That is 100% God's honest truth. I thought he was going to win the last fight, and he did that.
He's skinny too.
Did you pick him against Jalton Almeida?
That's a loaded question for 2 reasons. One, it was Jalton Almeida's
The answer is yes.
Yes, but it was Jalton's. We didn't know
Get
who
him, Wayne.
Jalton
Get
was.
him, Wayne.
Did we
Just
know
keep
who Jalton
laughing.
was at the
Hey,
time?
just
That
keep
was
laughing
2 years
until he
ago.
kicks you, because
That
you
was
should
2
be able to
years
laugh
ago.
at him.
We didn't know what Jalton was.
Oh, stop.
And all I said was in that breakdown, Parker's got those big ass legs.
Here you
It might
go.
be hard
Parker
to
weighed
take
in.
down.
How much do you think he weighed?
225.
250.
Angel says 225 because you saw that picture, right? You think he weighed 225?
No, I think yeah,
You saw
probably
that picture.
245 probably.
Yeah, 256. He was sucking it in. He
Wow.
was sucking that gut in.
Well, I don't know if that was a new picture because he had that weight loss last fight, and he posted that after last fight.
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people left to weigh in. That's good.
There you go.
So
That is good.
I can't trust your picks with Parker Porter, is what you're telling me.
I genuinely think he wins this fight. I thought he was going to win his last
I mean,
fight.
but for real, are you really picking him against Jalton Almeida? That's crazy.
You're asking if 2 years ago, when we didn't know how good Jalton was, if I thought Parker would win the fight? Of
I think
course.
we knew how good Jalton was.
Nobody knew how good he was.
I
You
mean,
said
but
we
he
did,
had to
Jacob?
be. Jalton had to be a huge favorite in that fight, though.
I actually don't. I think he was a favorite.
Oh, I can
but
look
don't
at. I can check it right now. Let's
Yeah,
see.
that
I
was,
mean, Jalton had to be like probably at least a 3-1.
Let's see.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah.
He opened minus 300, closed in between minus 625 and minus 450. And Angela's like, we don't know how. Angela said, we didn't know how good Jalton was.
Angela, you're a good friend, Angela. You're a good friend. You're a good friend, man.
But how are you
Oh,
comparing?
man.
How are you comparing Jalton Almeida to what's his name? Taffa. What the hell's his first name? Junior Taffa.
I'm just-
How,
all right,
that's the
let's just
comparison
be
you're trying to
honest,
make
though.
right now.
No, I'm just saying. Like, let's just be honest. Okay, Parker Porter, he's beat the sorriest heavyweights in the UFC.
4 of them. He beat 4 of them.
Basically by decision, and I feel like Smith beat himself because he sucks. But Parisian, I mean, come on, man. Let's just be real with it.
He beat him. We're not gonna trash him or pretend he sucks. He beat 4 people. If not,
Well,
five,
he
is it
beat the
5?
low-level people, though.
Listen,
Okay, I got a
Fernie,
question for
hey,
you.
me and Fernie are good
Quick
friends, and I picked against Fernie. I'm willing to pick against my friends.
Yeah, you can do that. All right, quick question. So Usman beat Tafa. Do you think Usman would beat Parker Porter too?
Oh, Angelo would be all over.
Parker is the
if he
much
fought
better
Usman.
fighter in a matchup versus Usman.
You think
Usman is
Parker
like
Porter's a better
professional
wrestler than Usman?
Usman's not a good wrestler at all. He never wrestled.
You don't think he can take Parker Porter down?
Anybody can take anybody down. He's like huge, explosive, fast, played D1 football, but he's not a wrestler. His takedown against Junior Taffa sucked, which is why I think Parker will be able to take him down as well. Because that guy's takedown defense blows.
He's just strong as fuck.
You think Parker Porter? I don't think Parker Porter really wrestles either, though.
He does. Now his striking is good. He's got like I've been to his gym a bunch of times. I know his coach really well. He's like an old school striking coach, like traditional martial arts. So if you watch Parker, he's very light on his feet. He moves in and out really, really well. But this is heavyweight, and if you're going to play that game, you got to be ready. And like Justin Taffa hits like a freight train. Jalton Almeida took him down, and look what he just did to everybody he's fought. And then Chris Daukaus, Parker took that fight on like 48 hours notice, had a baby 2 weeks earlier, was not training. So the Chris Daukaus one is
Always something. Always something for those
You're a
losses,
good
huh,
friend.
Wayne?
Yeah, you're a good friend, man. God.
Listen, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. And like, then bet the other side. That's all. I'm giving you who I think wins and
Is Parker Porter chinny?
Yeah, you got knocked out by Junior's brother pretty bad.
I don't think Parker Porter's chinny. I think the shots that knocked him out would knock out any heavyweight.
Justin
Look what
Taffa
Justin
hit him
Taffa's-
with a
yeah.
short little uppercut that set him to the shadow realm.
Yeah, and that Braxton Smith blasted Parker a few times, and his chin was just fine.
That dude's 5'6".
And he hits like, look at the guy.
God. All right, Angelo. Man, I appreciate y'all, man.
If he
you're a good
wins,
friend,
if
man.
he wins, you're calling back and you're apologizing.
Oh man. Okay, so if Taffa knocks him out, then I get to call and talk trash.
That's a deal. Goes both ways. I like
All right,
that.
I got you. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
I'm glad we got to the bottom of that.
I mean, what the fuck? All right, we got Star Killer. Star Killer, you mentioned Parker. You're off the stream. Are you ready? Star Killer, how you doing?
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Good. Do you think Parker wins this fight?
I think he's got a good game.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. But yeah, I think he's oh shit.
We can hear you, but you're frozen.
I hit the wrong button there.
Yeah, we can still hear you. Yep, now you're good.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
you're good.
new premium member signed up today. I've been
shit.
taking for
Fresh meat.
about a month. And you guys won me some money, so I figured I'd give it back.
I appreciate that.
We appreciate that for sure. What'd you win money on last week?
Last week I took what I thought was going to be the safety parlay, and I put that with Manchester City and won 130 off of that.
Oh, nice. What do you mean what you thought would be the safety parlay?
Well, because like you do your like best bets thing, and then you got like your confident picks.
Oh, that's right, because you were not a premium member. Yeah, I got you.
So because that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been piecing together some of your guys'
Sure.
picks into parlays, but yeah.
Last week
kinda my
was a
thing.
perfect parlay card.
Oh yeah, there was also like Ian Gary, Zhang Weili, and I forgot who else is. I took minus 3.5 on that kind
Natalia?
of finish. Yeah, Natalia.
Nice.
Or, I mean, she didn't get the finish. But.
Didn't get the finish, but Jesus, she fucking that poor Andrea Lee, huh? Jesus Christ.
I mean,
She had her
I
boyfriend
wouldn't
yelling at
mind
her too.
Natalia doing some of that stuff to me, but you know.
That's why I just tweeted her. She actually just tweeted. She said, "Who would you like to see me fight?" And I replied to it, and I said, "Fuck me up."
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Any day of the week. I'll take that on short notice.
Yeah, all day. I want that 5 rounds too. I don't want that 3-round bullshit either. I want a 5-rounder, and I'm gonna be in there for all 25 minutes.
Just crying the whole
I've never
time.
cried.
I do have a question about the Goff fight. Do you think that one ends in a finish?
Oh
It
yeah.
has to. It has to. So I talked to, I'm not going to say the person's name.
Oh, and golf, Tweedy does too. Not very happy. He was not happy with us.
He was like bitter, which is odd because we both picked him to win. But we mentioned that he's a little chinny, so he got a little defensive. But I talked to a friend of mine that runs an MMA gym in Connecticut. And I said, do you know Billy Goff? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, well, what's the deal? Because we're picking him to win. And he was like, he is just one of those like dirty, gritty East Connecticut guys. He was like, he's just always like dirty, but he's a scrapper. And he said, I had 2 different people fight him. So the guy who runs this gym had 2 fighters that fought Billy on the regional scene. And he's like, both of my fighters 10-8'd him in the first round. You could even argue it was a 10-7. They beat him so bad. And both of them lost in the second round. He's like, he's just so just tough and gritty and dirty, and he's scrappy. So that's what we're hoping for. Just like a
Dirty is a weird term to use. Dirty is like
he literally is.
he's like eye poking and.
No, he's saying dirty like physically dirty, like just like a dirty little savage, like from the sewers.
Well, that
just
makes more
coming
sense
up.
because dirty seems to me like he like is. a
Oh
cheater.
yeah. No, he said he's like Brennan Ward, just like dirty. He's got tattoos. He's just like gritty. He doesn't give a
Well,
shit.
you know who he reminds me of when I watch him fight is like Steve Garcia. Because Steve Garcia will just come forward, doesn't give a fuck, will get hurt, will get dropped, but will just keep coming forward. And it seems like he's kind of like that Steve Garcia type. Not quite as dangerous as Steve, but just kind of that same type of person.
Real quick, this guy, don't sleep on Drew, said, when do picks parlays come out during the week? It's literally as we place them. If you go to my page or Jacob's page and click future bets, we already have bets on like the next events out in the future. So literally as we place them, they go up. There's no set schedule, but for the most part, Jacob's will go up on Sundays. Mine will go up as I place them, which is usually, Saturdays the week before. You got anything else for us, Star?
Not really. Just hitting the safety parlay again, hitting the lock of the week, and then probably putting the lock of the week with Manchester City again.
Maybe,
So, like,
maybe.
This safety parlay, honestly, this was a little tricky because the odds on my most confident favorites are just too unreasonable to put up for a safety parlay, right? Then it's like I can't possibly be like, oh, minus 350. That's not reasonable. So then I had to add 2 props and a money line, and it should be good, but it's
those round props.
It should be, but anytime you get these overseas fights and everybody's traveling, like you sometimes you just don't know what you're gonna get, but it should be okay. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, real quick though, if I can, did you guys see Max Holloway's press conference when he was like getting teared up talking about the Maui fires?
Yeah, that was. I watched that, and I literally started crying too. You could see how much that meant for him. I mean, talking about that stuff and all the lives lost, and it's really tough watching somebody going through it. Especially the interview is like while he's cutting weight too, so he's just already kind of emotional, and he kind of looked like shit because of it. But I think that was just more because of the emotions, and I think he's gonna be able to handle it fine. Some fighters, if they get emotional, you kind of get worried about it. But he's a veteran; he's been around the block. You might see a great performance because of it.
Oh hell yeah! I'm hoping.
Does he still have I imagine he still has like some family and stuff there, but does he live in Hawaii
Oh, he still lives there, yeah.
And but he's not on that island.
No, he's on whatever, but he's not on that island. But obviously, it's still because they asked him too, because they were asking about like travel and stuff. Is it easier to travel here, or whatever? He's like, no matter where the fight is, it fucking sucks because it's 5 hours to get anywhere from Hawaii, So
yeah,
it is what it is. But he should be fine.
Yeah, it'll be. I did see that, and same thing as Jacob. At first, I was like, that might be a problem. But then I was like,
I saw a screenshot of him, and I sent it to you, and I was like, oh, Max looks great, like sarcastic, because he would look like he was like all sucked in, like sad and stuff. But then I was like, oh, well, now it makes sense. So.
Yeah. Oh, and it's bad. It's not just it's bad. We do have a super chat here. Tyrell said, more confident in Rinya or Holloway to win? Man. Rinya only has a 3-round fight, and Rinya has the lesser opponent.
Whoa.
Max Holloway is the better overall fighter, but he also has the better opponent and 5 rounds. I would say equally confident, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably just lean towards tried and true Max Holloway. But the probability of Rinya winning early is much higher than Holloway.
You know what I almost
What do
did
you think?
today? I almost put Fernie Garcia inside the distance plus 1,100. I put in the Discord. I was like, should I do this? $500,000 wins $5.5 million for Fernie inside the distance. Do you think I should play that, Angelo?
I would definitely try it.
I think so. Me and Fernie are boys, man.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, this is Jessica saying she tried to call in. It's my first time. I'm barely understanding. Sorry, good night. I tried to enter, but I can't do it through the computer, I think, since my phone could not.
Fuck!
An iPhone with Safari should... What are you calling in on, Star Killer?
An Android.
Oh,
Is that what it takes?
I'm just kidding. I literally had Androids for... I had an iPhone 4, and then I had Androids until the iPhone 10. So LG G6, I had that. The Galaxies were... I love the Galaxies. I had Galaxies, and then the Galaxy 3, and then the Galaxy 5, and then a 6 Edge or something like that. And then I had a G6, and then I had a...
Okay, keep going, yeah.
Actually,
What
no,
else?
here, look at this. Watch, look. Hold on. Don't go anywhere.
Jesus Christ. Tell me he has all the fucking boxes. How do you even fit all this shit in your tiny-ass apartment?
Very quick. Hold on.
Yeah, of course it's quick. It's 8 steps.
Look at this. There's my Edge.
Shit.
There's my
You
Galaxy
do
3.
have all this old shit?
There's my G6. Yeah, see, how's Mr. Android there for a while? Look, I even had the Pacers thing on the back there. Nice one.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Wow. Look at that, huh?
So if anyone talks shit to you about Androids, you send them my way. I'll handle it.
Right, I'll do that.
That's class. That's all class. What else you got for us, Star?
Not a whole lot. Let's just make some money this week.
Well, we appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. I'm hoping to make money this week. What time zone are you in?
I'm in the Eastern time zone, Michigan guy here.
All right, so it's not too
Michigan,
bad.
go blue, baby. You a Wolverines fan?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Go blue.
So it's
You
not
got everything.
too.
You're my new favorite person, I think. There you go.
Oh hell yeah. Hey, and my name's Jacob too. So
Oh, my God. It was meant to be. I just got a little, I'll be honest with you, I got a little horny.
He looks much taller, so don't get all excited, Jacob. He looks much taller than you.
There you go. I even got this sitting next to me, too. A little koozie.
oh, shit.
Go
Fancy,
blue, baby.
fancy. Well, hopefully we all do well. I hate, on one hand, I love that it's super early because I can just wake up, the house will be quiet, and watch the fights. On the other hand, the super early ones do sort of suck some of the energy out of it. It's hard to be like, yeah, 5:30 in the morning, but we'll see what happens.
I'm going to do so much cocaine.
There you go. That'll do it.
Gonna need you.
Well, thanks for calling in. We appreciate you. We're going to jump to the next guy, but
You guys.
good luck.
Yeah, I appreciate
All
becoming a premium member.
Yeah, thank you so much, and good luck. Hopefully we'll call back
If we
next
get
week.
more people like you, I'm in Brazil, baby.
Fuck yeah. Have a good one, guys.
All
Yep,
right,
have a
see you,
good one.
dude. All right, Ray Glock, you're next. Be ready. Oh, as soon as I said be ready, he dropped. He got so excited, he hit the button.
Where'd Jessica go?
She DM'd on Discord saying, sorry, good night. I tried to enter you, but I cannot only do it through computer. I think since my phone could not. It's my first time. I barely understand the system. No worries. It's just a link. For anybody that hasn't called in yet, it's literally a link. Just think like a Zoom meeting. It's a link, and inside your web browser, you can just hop in. If you're on a computer, great. Your phone, great. Joey, we'll go to you, but I can't wait to kick your ass off.
my God,
Look at this
here we go.
fucking guy. Should
Sit
he
up.
just lay
Holy
it down?
fuck.
Lay
Yeah,
it
Act
why
like
not
you
the
want to
food
be
game?
here, Joey.
playing with his nipples and shit. And
How
then
about the
somebody-
Eagles getting smacked around?
Oh, by 4 points. Whoopie fucking do, Basil.
But getting
Who
smacked.
Basil?
I mean, that's.
What was the second syllable you added to that?
Oh, so I had to leave the Discord and join back in. So it worked now.
Oh, so
Yeah,
weird.
wow.
So it was your problem and not ours. That's so strange how that worked out.
Yeah, I actually left the Discord. I had to re-sign into Discord through like my premium, and then it popped all back up.
Oh wow.
Isn't that amazing, huh? People wondering if Jacob's streaming Saturday. Jacob is not. And I don't want to make fun of him for not being a morning person, but that's fucking early.
Why? I don't know why you always say I'm not a morning person. I'm up at 6 or 7 every day, even on Saturdays. I'm out washing my car at like 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday
Well,
morning.
can we then? And then you know what? You're right. It's my fault. I'm still. You didn't used to be, but you have evolved. You used to take naps. You don't take naps anymore. You used to only eat hot dogs. Now you only have frozen bananas. So you have evolved, and I appreciate it. See, Parker said, "How do we call in?" Parker, it's scrolling across the bottom of this video that you commented on. If you're a premium member, you have to be a premium member, and you're in the Discord, just go to the alerts channel. You'll see it right there. Or just log into your premium, click on your account page. There's a big-ass button that says call into the show.
Somebody in the chat asked about your girlfriend, Joey. How's she doing?
I'm
Is your
single.
girlfriend Jessica? Is she the one trying to call in?
He said he's single.
I'm single now.
Oh,
God.
So am I sorry, or did that work out, or what?
Damn it.
Mainly her, but I'm cool.
Yeah, it's a long time. It takes.
You haven't won a DraftKings in a while, so she packed her shit and left.
Joey, we've all been there, bud. It'll take a little while.
Well, I haven't been there, but
Yeah, because Jacob.
Yeah, well, you have to have a girlfriend to lose
I
a
know,
girlfriend, Jakey.
that's exactly right.
Yeah, and that's why he doesn't bother.
I
God
can't
damn.
handle heartbreak. You're better.
Dude,
You're a
this
better
guy
man than I
always
am.
tripping says, "Why is?" I don't know if this is a troll job or not, but somebody was commenting it on YouTube and then now in the Discord saying, "Why is it hard to join premium?" Bro, it's one click. It literally couldn't be easier. All right, Joey.
If I could join premium, you could join premium.
Yeah, Joey, you sit there and you shut your fucking mouth. I'm bringing on another caller. Got it?
Riffraff. Oh my
Parker.
God, Riffraff.
Oh shit!
How
I'm
you
in
doing,
here.
Parker?
Oh,
Yeah, you're
wait.
in.
All right, cool. Yeah.
How you
This
doing?
guy, holy shit.
Joe,
this
I'm going to
is a lot-
hide
good,
you,
bro.
but I'll
This
bring
is
you
a
back.
lot of man
Hold
right
on.
here. Holy
Joe,
fuck.
I'm only going to hide you because it got too small, but I'll bring you back. All right, Joe?
Christ.
Yeah. I'm,
How we doing, Parker?
Holy
Pretty good,
fuck.
bro.
I bet we're
I'm,
about the same size. How big are you?
I'm 230. I'm like Parker Porter size.
Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah, yeah. I can see it's all neck. Jacob's all neck.
But,
What's going on, Parker?
Yeah. So let's take a look at DraftKings real quick. Let me read you out my lineup so far. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely gonna need to change this, I guess. I got Holloway, Young. That's stacked. This is a cash lineup, by the way. I like to stack that main event for 5 rounds, get some points. You like the over 2.5 on that, so.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked that's a 2.5 round line, honestly. His name's a Korean Zombie because he's so freaking tough.
Yeah.
And Max Holloway's not really putting people out. I don't know why that's a 2.5 round line.
Yeah, I'm really surprised at that too.
And then I got Nakamura. They have the highest money line, so I figured those two are just going to be 100 points.
They should be able to score well.
Yeah. And then Santos, which, yeah, now in light of the new information, I made this earlier this week, but I like going underdog women.
Yeah.
Most of the time, just because if they go over 2.5, then they at least get 20 points. But that kind of backfired last week when I had Andrea Lee.
Yeah. Put up zero
Yeah.
points.
That was horrible. I was like, dude, come
I
on.
think she had more cuts on her face than points.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate time. I was stressing out the whole fight. Like, do something. Like, wrestle. I was yelling, like, wrestle. Like, why are you not?
It is funny how her corner didn't even like mention it until like into the 3rd round. It was her boyfriend, what's his name, that got knocked out by Yanez. Was
Racist.
Like, yeah, the wild guy was just like yelling at her and yelling at her. You got to do something. It's like, no, you got to change the game plan. Is what you got to do. You can't fucking just strike with Natalia. you can it's not going well, guys. You got to do something different.
Yeah.
That was the
Here,
most
hold
boring
on.
fight.
You guys talk. I got to check on this freaking kid real quick.
Oh my god.
Then,
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Bedoya, and then I have Caceres as well. Caceres I kind of like. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I like the skinny little guys because they put up a lot of points even in their losses. So,
He should be tough. He's a tough dude. So he shouldn't get finished. But I saw a quote today from Giga about him saying like, this guy can't handle me. He knows that he can't strike with me. And if Giga shows up That's either going to be that Caceres play is going to be probably one of those. How much? Let me look. How much? 7,200.
7,200. Yeah.
So that's going to be. I mean, that is probably the one that's going to make or break you for a cash game because he's going to come in and Giga's going to look like shit like his last fight. And he's going to score a lot, maybe get his back, maybe get a submission, something wild, or he's probably going to get fucking smoked.
Right.
So that's. I mean, when you have dogs, that's kind of what you got to risk sometimes, I guess. I'm not a DraftKings expert either, by the way. So whatever I tell you, take with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I've been doing all right the last few weeks.
I like playing it, but it's like a whole from betting. It's like a whole different thing. Like you got to look at so many different aspects and stuff that I don't really focus on. Joey T is our DraftKings guy now. We should have left him in here. Angelo should have brought him back in if his dumbass was leaving.
Yeah, I was the dude who tagged you. My name's Jarno in like the Discord.
Got it. Yeah,
so
yeah,
I tagged you about the $3,000 win for DraftKings. Dude, I was like about to cry. I was so hyped about that.
That is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I did not think Sean O'Malley was going to win. Like, I really did not think he was going to win. He knocked him out. I was just like stunned.
It's so weird. And I mentioned it already before that when I was watching that, my reaction to that fight was like, that's exactly how I thought it was going to play out. So my reaction wasn't even like too over the top. It was, I got peanuts in the back of my throat. I got nuts in my throat. Holy shit. But yeah, I wasn't too surprised.
The compilation of the lock of the week was like perfect. It's like in the second round.
And they even called the shot too. Wow, little step off right hand. Beautiful right hand.
Yeah, couldn't have had a better lock that week.
Who was the other one before Alex that you said?
Bedoya.
Yeah.
I mean, I would go Goff, but honestly, like I feel like he's the type of guy that could get knocked out too in the first round. Like he's
I get
all
that.
Or nothing.
No,
all or nothing. I like him as an underdog for sure, but in the fights that I've seen, he tends to blow his load.
Oh, like, he gets shot. No, I like Bedoya. You know the big thing about Bedoya this week is he's coming in fight week with the shoot the box blonde hair. Last time he didn't have the shoot the box blonde hair, and we know about those blonde hair fighters, man. They come in, they show out when they get that blonde hair. So he's got the blonde hair this week.
Yeah, Oliveira's the guy I think of.
Yeah, Oliveira, the Willie Cat, and all those.
There's not too many. I mean, like, there's not too many underdogs I like this week. Again, I mean, just like last week.
It's a weird card. Yeah. It could be exactly like last week where it's 90% favorites, or it could be the opposite.
What about Errens?
These
you don't
international
like
cards are always tricky.
You know, I just haven't watched too much tape on. I haven't watched too much tape on Choi. I like Errens. But yeah, Gomez. I'm on Gomez for next week. The Paris UFC Paris.
Right.
Yeah, he's got a good matchup. So I was watching. Yeah, I was focusing on tape study for like the week after next, to be honest, just so I could get ahead of the lines.
Right.
Well, next week is UFC Paris, and then the week after that is UFC 293.
Yeah, Paris looks like it'll be good.
We have 4 destination cards in a row. They went Boston, Singapore, Paris, and then Sydney. That's wild think about all the people that work for the UFC behind the scenes and stuff. That's a wild month.
It's a lot of
flyer
Myers.
Everywhere in the world. That's literally everywhere in the actually Singapore and Australia aren't too far, but they're not going back to back. They got to go to Europe first and then to Australia.
It's probably as far as you can go. Yeah, Singapore all the way to Europe and then back to Australia. That's a good point, Angelo. Nobody thinks about the families.
Yeah, you and I talk about it all the time. Anytime you're like, look at Megan O'Leary. It's like, how is she?
Whoa, I would never. First of all, I don't speak about females like that.
Yeah, it's like how every single week she's gone. God knows what corner of the earth. Like and she doesn't fly out. She doesn't fly out on Saturdays, do it, and then leave on Sundays. I'm sure she's there.
I'm sure she's there all week with those fighters. And there's nothing to do a lot of those days. Hanging out at the hotel, they might be in the lobby. You know, oh hey Megan, how's it going? Because every one of those fighters can beat up Benavidez. There's no doubt about that. Dude's tiny.
We have a $10 super chat from Cloud Limited Liability Corporation. He says, O'Malley, fire emoji. If Goff wins, can you at least make a short clip? I'll need this song in my life. What song?
Probably We Making Money Now.
We making money now.
Oh.
Tuck, I see you in the queue. We'll get to you in a minute.
Did you get the riff-raff one?
Nope. Let me look. Oh, Tuck left. I'm like, Tuck, we'll get to you in a minute. And he's like, okay, and hung up.
Yeah, no, you don't have time for shit.
Riffraff, $4.99 super chat. Shout out to WWP. The dynamic duo did very well at UFC 292, which I was there live.
Humble brag.
Sent a thank you gift to the WWP PO box.
Woof.
Well, first of all, thank you, Riffraff, and everybody else. We did set up a PO box because many people. I'm assuming.
Sorry, Parker. Hold tight.
Yeah, you're gonna sit the fuck.
I'm cool. I'm chilling.
I bet you are. I'm trying to see what was the name of the person. I don't know. There was a bunch of people that. No,
I think Jessica was going to send herself.
Yeah, I bet. I know what you were hoping she'd send. Anyway, several people have been asking us how I want to mail you something. I've been hesitant. Like, I'm not going to give you my address, but we got a PO box. So after this last weekend, we set up a PO box. And you guys want to send stuff? I will open them. Jacob and I will open these packages on the Fight Foods vlogs. I have no idea what's in them. We'll just open them. Hope that they're not loaded with bags of feces or anthrax. But we'll open them on the Fight Foods vlog. And if you want to send stuff, you can send
U.S.
stuff.
Mail checks that shit, so don't try and say anything weird.
Yeah. So this is the address, P.O. Box 406 in good old Prosper, Texas. And we'll check it every Fight Foods, which means every pay-per-view we'll stack up all the packages and we'll go through them and we'll do that. So thank you, Riffraff, for the super chat, and I'm hoping thank you for what you sent. God knows what you sent.
It'll be something nice. It'll be.
No, you know what's going to end up happening? I'm sure this will be something nice. We're going to start getting hot sauces that I'm going to have to try, and it's going to burn the shit out of my mouth.
Is this one of those? Is this like a little kid thing?
We're gonna
where
get,
it's like
we're gonna
where
get
they're walking through the toy.
sandwiches.
Yeah, where they're walking through the toy
We're gonna
aisle and be like, man, I just wish I could. I know I can't have that. We're gonna get big packs of salami and.
I'm going to be really annoyed if somebody sends me a new microphone. No, but
a whole ass.
You know what's
deer.
funny? Years ago, 2 years ago,
hold
somebody
tight,
was
Parker.
like, yeah, he's going to sit there. He was supposed to do this motherfucker. Oh, let me do the post-weigh-in show. I'll do this. I'll do that. All week long. And then that day, work was tough this week. I can't do it. Like, okay, motherfucker. That's not how life works, pal.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was tough, bro.
Wow.
I bet it was.
I wouldn't talk to you like
that. You also didn't have the job to offer him, so it is what it is. Anyway, one bite. Everybody knows the rules, Jacob. One bite. Is that your second banana?
It is not. Listen,
third?
Parker gets it. We got to get our protein. We got to get our calories in. We got to. It's before bed. You got to pack that stuff in.
There's no protein in bananas.
No, right. It's just talking about calories. It's just a nice
Well, you
dense
said-
fruit.
Anyway, years ago.
Yeah, see, Parker gets it.
I'll unpin
How's your
this.
diet going, Angelo?
It's all right.
I bet it is.
Years ago, we somebody mailed me, hey, I started a hot sauce business. Let me send you my hot sauce. And they mailed it, and they mailed like 7 hot sauces. But the way they mailed it, it was like all coagulated. And I was like, I'm not going to try this. So I didn't. But in retrospect, I probably should have, because those were like, small batch premium hot sauce. Like, I probably should have given these a go. But you guys want to send your stuff? We'll open it on camera. Hopefully it's not gag related. If it's real, then you'll get your props and your due, and we'll do all the things. And I promise, Jakey will try whatever food you send, even if it's unwrapped and sketchy looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck. There's no food challenges here. Fuck
if
that.
you remember during COVID, Portnoy from Barstool his address leaked. I don't remember how it worked, but his address leaked, and he was getting tons of packages. And then he just started unboxing them on live streams, and it started like really fun and wholesome. And he's like, it's all thoughtful shit, and you're watching it like, wow, this is great. And it was literally something to look forward to during like peak. If you go outside, you'll die COVID. And not that was the case, but that's what we all thought it was. And then it evolved into then people started sending him weapons. Then people were sending like homemade food, like not sealed, vacuum sealed, like cookies on a plate with some saran wrap. And he was eating them. And then the next stream, he got some cookies. Like, I can't eat these. My mom yelled at me after I ate the last ones, which I get. Like, if I saw my kid eating food from strangers on camera, it's like, uh-oh. And then people started sending him live animals, and then he stopped doing it because chickens were showing up in boxes and shit. So, nobody remembers that? You
Every
guys remember
single
those live
person
streams?
has made weight except for Lucas Bresky.
I just like Portnoy's pizzas, like the ones
The
in
pizza
Walmart.
reviews?
Well, no, he
Oh,
made like
the one bites?
Yeah, dude, those are actually pretty good. They
My
like discontinued them though. I don't know, like they're not
No,
around.
they haven't. We still
Not
have
where
them.
I'm at. Yeah,
Where are you from? Where you live?
North Carolina. So
North Carolina, go raise up, take a shot out, down on your head like a helicopter.
North Cackalack?
You know that
Yeah.
song, Parker? I
yeah,
pray
of
God
course,
you do.
yeah, of course it is.
All right. Well, you didn't look too excited. I thought you were going to be pretty excited about that.
This guy has no work ethic, no excitement, nothing. Nothing. There it is.
Fight-
There's
Let's talk about fight
No
between
work
you
ethic.
guys. I
I've
like
been
this.
working like crazy, man. I sent
Oh,
you
yeah?
my notes. I sent you the graphics.
And then what happened? The one
Dude,
thing
I
that
just-
actually mattered didn't show
Parker,
up.
he's bullying you, son.
If I don't know, man. I wasn't in a good mood. Like if I made a video.
Yeah, no, moods, I could definitely see how old are you, fucking 20? Are you 20?
I'm 28.
No, this is the work ethic of a 20. Are you 20?
28.
How old are you? 20. That's no I wasn't in the mood. That's not how work works. I wasn't in the
If
mood.
you're making a video,
if I called
if
my
I'm not
boss,
in the mood, I'm not fucking doing shit. If I'm not in
Hey,
the mood,
I-
I'm not going to stream. I'll tell you that right
yeah,
now.
but you are also of the lazy variety. You're actually not lazy, but not live
Wow,
streaming.
he's kind of trashing me, and yeah, I think we should start our own channel, Parker. What do you think?
Not
about that?
like until Parker fucking stubs his toe and the whole thing goes to shit.
I was gonna make a video for next week, but it just depends.
Next week, not this week. Not
Well, he
this
said
week.
he's
No,
doing his
ne-
tape. He
next
said he's
week.
doing his tape
Well-
study to get ahead of the lines. Relax,
Yeah.
Angelo.
Fucking
Jesus.
joke.
Well,
What a fucking joke.
and weigh-ins aren't very sexy, Angelo. I'm not gonna lie.
That was the point of the goddamn video. Was the post weigh-in show.
Exactly.
The post weigh-in show to talk.
We're doing
about
one
what
right
happened
now.
At the
We're
weigh-in.
doing. You said you wanted one this week. We're doing it right now. Here we go. Post weigh-in show. Everyone's weighed in.
Yeah, Parker Porter looks like shit on the scales as always.
Jacob Dixon. I am an extra large shirt and a size 14 shoe. Jacob, what are you? A medium and a 7?
What? Oh, shoes. I'll DM you.
No wait, Jacob's got to be a large at least.
Long sleeve, I'm a large for sure because I got that 75-inch reach. Fucking everybody up, you know what I mean? But yeah, short sleeve, I'll stick with the medium. I mean, this is a medium shirt right here, but it's so tight. You know, I got the shoulders. You know, I'm filling back out. What the fuck you laughing at?
Goes down to his knees. But yeah. It's
If we're talking about body types,
shirt
there's
dress.
no way that you can sit there and fucking giggle at anything when it talks about body types, Angelo. Unless you're gonna stand up and do a little fucking twirl for us. So keep your fucking mouth shut.
I'd rather be tall with a dad bod while being a dad.
Dad
than
bod. You got
than
about 3 of
short
them.
and in shape. That's what I'd
You got
rather
about
be,
3 of them.
Okay.
Stand
Because
up and do a
I can
little twirl.
I choose not to. I can do all the sit-ups,
Yeah.
drop the weight, and
Yeah.
I'll still be able to get shit off the top shelf.
That's
without
weird
an
because
issue.
you're in a group chat right now being like, I can't figure it out, guys. Why I'm not losing weight? Oh my god,
I
my
didn't fucking-
tricep. Show the
What did I
tricep.
say? I can't figure it out.
Show the
It is
tricep. The guy
swollen
went to the
still.
gym. The guy went to the gym one time.
Look at it. Look
Oh my
I
god, sweet
fucking
dad.
blew that thing out. I put too much weight. The cable almost snapped. And but hey, we're back to normal, baby.
Was that a sun tattoo? What was that?
Yeah, what was that, Angelo?
It's a sun. I love the sun.
Yeah.
That's it. Love
He
the
said,
sun.
he said, yeah.
I mean, it's
Cool.
there.
Yeah, it's
With no
Good thing
sun,
it's
there's
there
no
too,
life,
huh?
baby.
You know the
With
craziest
no sun.
part is that at any moment the sun could throw off like a solar flare and just kill us all.
If it happens, as long as it's instant. What I would hate
No,
is
well, you would know. You know let's test your astronomy knowledge, Angelo.
I wouldn't
If the
know.
sun disappeared right now, how long would it take before we would know?
Wouldn't it be just like a couple minutes?
How long do you think, Angelo?
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, that wasn't my question to answer.
well, a year is a full rotation, so a year.
It would take 8 minutes.
Angela,
I think it's like 8 minutes. What the fuck kind of answer is that? That was the most.
year's
That's
a
like
full
a world.
rotation?
That's like a World Star video where they're just asking drunk people stupid questions. They give rotation.
Is a year not a full rotation around the
I'm
sun?
talking about the sun just disappeared. You're saying it'd be a year before we'd figure out that the sun was gone?
He's basically
Fucking
asking how long
idiot.
it takes for the rays of the sun to hit the Earth.
Yeah. So if this disappeared, it'd be like 8 minutes. Like what the
8
fuck?
minutes.
It's the speed of light. It's whatever the
Jesus
speed of
Christ.
light is.
Yeah, and the distance and a year. It's like that's crazy, man.
Listen,
he even
my
gave you when
brain-
he said a couple minutes. I was like, oh, he's gonna put 2 and 2 together and say like, oh, 5 minutes.
Hey,
but you
listen.
heard a couple minutes from him, and then you went a full fucking year.
That's honestly what
crazy.
swayed my answer because I probably would have said a couple minutes.
Yeah, I bet.
And then I see this fucking guy
Holy
with that
shit.
that work ethic, and I'm like, no way, this idiot knows.
Oh my
I'm pretty well
god.
And I got a nice job, but
There you go. Don't let the tattoos fool you,
But
man.
it's so stressful. It's such a stressful.
Most good
Right.
jobs are.
yeah, that was a bad week, man. I turned my shit around though. I turned my shit around. Like I took my mid review and I ran with it.
Oh, it was a bad week because your boss was like, you're doing a shit job.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, like yeah, like
Oh, now you
Yeah,
know how
that
I
is a
live my
bad-
life every week with him.
Sounds
No.
like a self-inflicted bad week, man.
yeah. So I was
Shit.
like, maybe I should probably focus on my job instead of like making a video. But I am passionate about like YouTube and I don't know, fighting. Like literally, like I
You
hate
seem
my
put
job.
together.
So,
In all seriousness, doing this, so I have a full-time job. Jacob has a full-time job. There's not enough time in the day. There's just not enough time in the day to do this. There just isn't. Like, this is not it's not something you can just kind of half-ass. Like, the only reason we're able to do it
Well,
is
it depends
because-
on your goal. If you want to just do it as a
True.
hobby, as fun,
Yeah.
and because I did YouTube for a long time, as like fucking 15 years ago, as like just a hobby, and it was fun. I upload videos just whenever I felt like it. So if you're doing that, you can do it whenever. But if
Yeah,
you're
who
looking
cares?
forward
Yeah.
to build a business like we are, it definitely takes a lot more than people think, probably.
Oh, I genuinely, like, I'm up at round 5 every day. Sometimes a little later, sometimes a little earlier, depending on the day.
I'm up at
the
4:59.
There you go. He beats me every day. The dog dictates what time I wake up, essentially. He starts crying for food at 4, and sometimes I just tell him to go back to sleep, and then I'm good till 5. Other times, that's it. I'm up. I come to my office, and then I'm doing either graphics or notes because I have to be a full week ahead, or updating shit on the website, or doing the $50 payouts, or, like, there's just always something. And it's not even just me. Jacob is doing videos. He's doing his own lock of the week. He's doing all that. Josh is behind the scenes, making sure the website works and doing this and reaching out. So it's to get from where we were to where we are. There's a lot of sacrifice, like a lot of and I'm not even being a sarcastic prick. Like there's a lot of.
I can't even have I can't have a love life. I've put my love life. Parker, I don't know why you're laughing.
Yeah,
I have voluntarily put my love life aside for this channel, making that sacrifice for you guys, and I hope that you guys appreciate that.
Like that's half sarcastic, but early on when you were dating that girl,
Whoa!
Years ago, and remember she like stayed at your house for a few days, and I'm like, where the fuck are these graphics? And you're like, dude, she fucking come on.
I couldn't get her to leave.
Literally,
Yeah, fucking.
I've literally Tiffany and I have had our issues because of this. You're in front of your computer all day. It's like, yeah, you're right. And that's what you see, let alone what you don't see, because I'm up at 5 in here. So it's not nothing. It is not nothing. So anybody who wants to do it, like Jacob said, for a hobby, yeah, do whatever the fuck you want for fun. If you're trying to do it for a living, it's more work than a regular job, because there's no like, okay, I'm done, I'm going home.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and I mean, I listen to everything you say. Like, you subcontract out. Like, you get your DraftKings odds, like, projections from somebody. Like, I mean, you're working with a nuclear physicist. Like, it's a lot of communications back and forth between, like, a lot of people. And then having to figure out how much to pay.
I was going to say, and that costs money. And the only reason they can get paid is because this makes money. It's a whole fucking thing.
It's a business. I mean, yeah, it's not like we're uploading a YouTube channel and that's it.
You know what's annoying? So it is literally a business. We're literally like, Jacob got a 1099, Josh got a 1099.
Well,
so it is literally what you do with that is your problem. I don't know. You can fucking pay your taxes. But you got a 1099. Yeah.
As far, hey guys, I don't get paid for this. Remember?
I don't give a shit what you do with that form, but you get the form. But
anybody asks, especially anybody, anybody asks, if somebody comes up to anyone and asks, and they're wearing a suit, and they say, "How much do you think?" It's $0.
But I actually talked to an accountant today to get, to do it right. Because like what got us from day 0 to now is not, we need better. Like we need, it needs to be more organized than what it is. So I talked to an accountant. I'm like, what can I write off? What can't I write off? I was thinking that I could write off everything in this room. I was thinking I could write off my reading room. And he was like, you can't write those things off. I thought I could write off my truck. And he was like, you can only write off your truck if the only times you ever use it are for business. And I was like, well, no, that's not the only time. He's like, well, then you can't write that off. And I was like, what about my office? He's like, technically you can write it off, right? Technically you can write it off. But in theory, it has to be 100% dedicated to this business. So if your kids ever go in there or your wife ever use the space or you use it for your real job, you can't write it off anymore. And he was like, your media room, if your kids ever watch Frozen in there, you can't write it off anymore. And he was like, there's no way for the IRS to really prove that you're not. He was like,
that's my thought process.
Yeah, this guy sounds like a fucking douchebag, honestly.
He's a little too honest.
My dad's a CPA,
else.
and he's like, fucking write everything off you can. We'll just fucking write it down.
Well, so the little things sounded like they can get written off no problem. Like, this purchase, that purchase. It was the ongoing stuff. So I did reach out for a second opinion just because I was like, this seems a little. I feel like that's wrong. Like my internet should be covered, my cable should be, or at least a percentage.
My dad literally tells me anything that you've ever bought that has anything to do with work, just tell me and write it down. We'll fucking write it off.
Well, that's why I'd reached out to somebody else too, because the truck thing seemed odd to me. There's so many people that buy a vehicle that weigh over whatever that weight limit is, and then the whole thing gets written off. But I can't. Like that just seems wrong. And this is media, meaning I need internet, I need electricity, I need cable, I need to. Half my house is used. I film in the backyard. I buy food for Fight Foods. Like literally every penny of that should be able to be written off. So I'll get a second opinion before I really lock it in. But the point to all of that was, this is a lot. And there's a lot of people, like remember that whole Lock of the Night scandal where he was like taking people's money and didn't pay people back? That is all because that dude did not prepare for taxes. I guarantee it. And a lot of people don't prepare for taxes, and that's a fucking problem.
I'm still paying my girl's taxes right now.
Dude, I assume 50%. I assume literally half is gone.
Damn, that's wild.
And
I pay 75% because I just feel like I should give more to the, I just feel like the government does a lot for us, so I want to give back to my government, and so I give them 75%.
No, yeah, lots of potholes, and you're just here to fix potholes. Just holes.
Yeah, while he's burning, no big deal.
Yeah, there you go.
You said you have a girlfriend?
Oh, me? I have a fiance. Yeah,
fiance? Yeah. She's got. I assume she's got friends, probably.
No, not really.
Son of a bitch.
No, I can hook you up probably. I think.
Well, a lot of sacrifices, but it's fine.
Parker, I'd make him stand up and show the whole thing, and then you could show it to the fiance.
I got the Instagram's there. There you go.
Jacob's Instagram
is around. Pass it around.
Jacob's Instagram is literally pictures of his dog, and then thirst trap pictures with like, ooh, covering my pee-pee. That's his Instagram. But never standing next to something that you can use to measure height. Ever. never in a doorway. Never like next to something. This is a doorway right here.
Look how tall I am. Look at that.
See? Told you what they are. Yeah, dude.
Look how tall I am.
That's like
in case anybody wants to fuck around and find out. There you go. Jessica, are you still in here?
Well, we have a $5 super chat.
How are you single?
It's his personality. It fucking sucks.
I told you it's voluntary. It literally is voluntary.
This kid sucks. In all seriousness, it is 100%. Jacob just doesn't give a fuck because he's
Angela
funny,
knows that,
he's good looking, he has more than
I don't need
$8
a
in
lot
his
of
bank
people. There's a
account.
lot of people. This is serious too. There's a lot of people that need people, right? There's people, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there's people that like need to be with someone, or they feel the need to be with someone, or this and that. Me alone, I'm as happy as can be, man. I don't fucking need anybody.
Jacob, and this is gonna sound like an insult, but it's not. Jacob's one of the most selfish people I know, and he's not selfish like I'm not gonna share my whatever. He's actually very generous. He gets me birthday gifts and shit. I have not got one of my friends a birthday gift in like 20 years. He's selfish with like his time. Like, no, I don't need to share my space or my time with you. And he's not wrong at all. So, and that's like a compliment. He's not like a codependent. Well, he doesn't need somebody else to validate his.
The biggest issue is, and I will make sacrifices for the right person, but I am there. Never in my life am I ever going to settle. If it's not fucking like I'm all balls deep, because I know what it's been like. I had a girlfriend for 3 years in Indiana, and that was like the perfect relationship. And it split up because I moved to Florida, and then it was just a weird situation. So I know what it's like to be with somebody that I love being with and just like seeing every single day. And if I don't find that, and I know immediately when I meet a girl if it's going to be like that or not. So if it's not that immediately, it's like I don't give a fuck. Like why? I'm not going to waste my time with somebody that's like, if I'm not all in, then I don't give a fuck. So I'm not gonna settle for somebody. You know, that's why I'm waiting for Amanda. Or Natalia. No, but or you know.
Yeah.
Or Tabitha.
Yeah, sure.
Or any girl that knows Portuguese, you know.
Why is it all Brazilians? Vlismas before Vlismas.
Cheyenne, she just liked my message on Instagram the other day.
Why are you messaging her? Was it just a reaction to a story or an original message?
No, she opened. So if somebody opens your message one time, then they kind of get stuck.
Yes.
Always reading your message, you know.
You're always in the inbox.
So it was like a while ago when she was posting something about supplements. She had a bunch of supplements, and I jokingly said,
"Yeah, she told you to like fuck off, right?"
No, yeah, she was like, she was not very happy about it because she posted a picture of a bunch of supplements. I was like, "Oh, you saw it as on line one or something," like as a joke, and she replied to me, was like, "Actually, those are all tested." I was like, I was joking, relax. So now she's stuck always opening my messages. Same thing with Tabitha Ricci.
Yeah.
Tabitha Ricci, but Tabitha Ricci was actually we posted a clip that we had on this show. I think it might have been the Thursday show of me like asking Tabitha Ricci like this and that. She posted on her story, and it was like funny. Even her sister messaged me and thought it was funny. So now she is stuck opening all my messages too.
Stuck. I love it. You're very self-aware. Real quick, we do have a $5 super chat. First of all, Parker, we've just let you hang out here. You should appreciate that. We have a $5 super chat from David Lynch. He says, shout out to Artem for the PFL picks. He had a big night tailing Angelo's Parker Porter pick in Rainmakers this Saturday. David, thank you very much for the super chat. And just a quick, stop making that dumbass noise. Just a quick, would you shut the fuck up? I genuinely think Parker wins, and when he does win, I don't want to hear the bullshit. For everybody who doesn't know, Artem has his own channel, so you should follow him as well. He puts videos out here, but also he is one of the contributors to Premium. He has his own page on Premium where he's going to give you breakdowns and picks for PFL, LFA, Bellator, literally every promotion as well as UFC. And it sounds like his non-UFC picks this week have been crushing it, because this isn't the first person that said that. So shout out to Artem, because I know he was a little down on himself for Contender Series. Dude, Contender Series is a fucking crapshoot. I would not be betting my life. Betting on Contender Series is a bit wild, because these are literally regional fighters. And you're betting on, that's wild. At least wait till they've proven themselves. But anyway, thank you for the super chat.
Nah, the Contender Series is cancer. I shouldn't put money on that.
I'm a cancer survivor. So still got the
congratulations. Any last words, Parker, before I kick you the fuck out of here so you can focus on your job?
What's with the Chiefs hat, by the way? Bandwagon?
I like red. Red, just really is the answer. Go ahead, tell him.
Why do you hate this guy so much, Angelo? I'm trying to have a real conversation.
Because he promised to do a video, messaged me nonstop about this video, and then was like, work was tough. I'm not doing the video.
I was him, but it is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, I'm a Panthers fan ultimately, but when we traded for
red. I told you. It's a pretty hat.
Let him talk, for the love of God.
Okay.
when we traded for Sam Darnold, I was like, "Fuck it, dude." Like, I'm buying.
He's the backup. He's
And
the
I got-
backup in whatever.
Like a joke. I was like, "I'm a Chiefs fan now. Like, I'm ordering that."
What about when he got Cam back? Were you excited when he got Cam back at least?
Hell no, dude. Cam was Ben washed. Like,
I'm back. I'm back.
I mean, he did. That was a nice touchdown, but that was the only thing he did all season.
I can't believe the drop off that he had because he was fucking like unstoppable. One MVP and then just that was crazy.
I wish he won us the Super Bowl. That would have like.
You talk about Cam. Wasn't it the car accident that fucked him up though?
I don't think it was a car accident. I think he just got hit one too many times.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He had some.
He had a car accident and like.
Cam
Isn't
Newton?
that when his career started? Yes.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ! I'm not even the football fan here. Cam Newton.
Maybe.
Car accident. Oh Jesus Christ! It didn't autofill. Yeah, Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton home after truck. 2014. Is that when his career fucking fell off?
It was nah. It was like 27.
He fractured his spine in 2 places. You guys are.
Oh, is that when he
idiots.
flipped his truck?
Yeah, dumbass.
pictures? I do
That's what a
remember that
car accident is.
Well, it can be a whole bunch of things, honestly.
Is that when his career took a nosedive? After
I
that,
thought we made it to the Super Bowl. Was it like 2014 or 2015?
you're the fucking Panthers fan.
Well, I was drunk for that whole period of my.
So it was. Yeah, I'd be googling it too.
Super Bowl Carolina Panthers.
I'll wait for your internet.
Yeah, 2016. I was kind of right. 2015.
Yeah, so Angela didn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
You're right there. So first of all it I said was it after the car accident? You guys were like, what car accident?
Because
Yeah.
it didn't matter, because it obviously didn't matter to his career. So
Dude broke his spine in 2 places.
yeah, it didn't matter to his career. So you were wrong.
I was
It
really
didn't matter.
hoping when the Patriots scooped him up that he would be like that guy. I was like, oh man,
typically
Bill
are,
Belichick's
like Zeke.
Bill Belichick's gonna do it. He's gonna turn somebody into somebody, and he's gonna make a thing. And then it didn't
Why
work out.
why would you root for the Patriots to do that again? That's what they do all the time. That's the
I
type of
don't-
guy you
I-
are, Angelo.
100%. And I actually don't know
I just
why.
wish
I
that
was
the
rooting-
Patriots would have more success than they've already
No,
had.
I actually was rooting for Cam Newton there, like a guy that was down and out, getting passed around. His team gave him up, all these things. Oh, it'd be awesome if they did that. Because I wish, and I'm telling you right now, I am not a diehard football fan. That is not who I am. So this is just a casual football fan putting this out there. If Tom Brady, I wish that dude retired after winning that Super Bowl in Tampa. That would have been, he would have been like, I'm the greatest. I've done this at multiple teams. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm done. But then he had to keep playing, lost his marriage, had the worst season of all time, all of that shit. So I think that's why I sort of found myself being like, you know what? I do hope Bill Belichick gets his swan song. Like, oh, you see what I did with Tom? I can do that with anybody. And then he was able to do it with somebody else. But he wasn't. So now Bill Belichick's legacy is going to be not tainted because he's like one of the winningest of all time. But certainly there'll be some questions going forward if it was just because of Tom or not.
Nah,
It goes both ways too. Some people say that Tom was just.
But Tom won one without him is my point.
Yeah, but he had Bruce Arians, so.
Okay, but he still won a Super Bowl without him.
like what 6 Super Bowls in the last like 20 years. They don't need any more Super Bowls.
I
Fuck
fucking
them.
hate Tom Brady, man. I'm a big Michigan fan, and he went to Michigan. Everyone in Michigan loves him. I fucking hate Tom Brady. I'm a Colts fan. So
Why? I'm
a Colts fan. I fucking hate Tom Brady.
Well, you should be happy he lost the Super Bowl there to the Giants.
Well, I kind of wish that we were in the Super Bowl, Angelo.
I've never been to a Super Bowl, but half my friends went. I'm from Connecticut. All my friends are Giants fans. Half my friends went to that Giants Super Bowl.
Having the Super Bowl in Indianapolis was. I went to Jesus Christ, I had some wild couple nights there. That fucking Super Bowl week, man. Because I think that was what year was that?
2017, I think.
What? That wasn't 6 years ago. It was like
Oh,
2007.
seven. Yeah, 7. Ooh,
Was
what
it?
did I do?
Was it more than that? Because I think I had to have been. I had to have been drinking age. I think.
No,
They-
it was. I think it was 7.
They
If it wasn't
released
7, it was like 9.
they lifted the open carry not for guns, but the open fucking open carry for drinks that week. So I literally had just like this like vest on with just beers in every single pocket that I could put in and stuff. And the parties that week and stuff. Oh my God, it was so much fun. Because the weather, it was obviously it's in February, but the weather for whatever reason that week in Indianapolis was like 40s and 50s. It was fucking incredible. Oh my God, it was so much fun.
You were drinking in 07?
I would have been 20.
Yeah, how old do you think Jacob is?
I don't know. I thought he was like
Somebody complained
four.
we're talking about football, not fights. Call in with a fight question. We'll talk about fights.
No, I'm old, man. I'll
Cheeto.
be 37 in a couple months.
I was joking about 24, but I thought you were like 30. Yeah, something like that.
Most people do. You're not alone. Most people think
He
I'm
does
in my
look. He
20s.
does look young.
Probably the energy you exude.
I appreciate that. It just I'm
the
actually
lack
just kind
of
of a
goals.
I'm actually just kind of a normal energy guy, but when you contrast it against Angelo and his sloth-like energy, it just makes me look even better.
Yeah, you look fat. Everybody looks. Yeah, I got you. Everybody looks slow next to Michael Johnson. Same.
Michael Johnson,
Same
that's a
logic.
throwback, huh?
I'm old.
Should've
Name
been
another
Justin
track
Gatlin.
star.
Usain
Michael
Bolt.
Johnson.
That girl
Well,
just broke
I-
is about to break every record. What's her name? Did you see? Did you see a TikTok clip? That thing was badass. I don't know what her name was.
I did not. I have no
But
idea
she
who you're
ran the
talking about.
100, and right before she finished, she's like just booking it. And she's like just stone faced, just cruising. And she goes as she crosses the finish line. It's one of the most badass things I've ever seen in my life.
I have not seen that.
Carrie, she was the one who couldn't go to the world. Wait, was it?
No, it's a different one. I know that girl that you're talking about.
Not the
That-
one who failed
that-
for weed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
failed for weed or whatever. But there's
Because
a
that
new,
girl.
there's a new
that
girl coming in that's like getting ready to smoke everything.
I'll say the one who failed
No
for
pun
weed,
intended.
the whole country was rooting for her, like, oh, this is
Oh, she's
bullshit,
awesome,
whatever.
That was
but then she
weird.
didn't even. But then she fucking got her ass kicked in like her next 3 racing competitions.
She was doing well this year, but it was weird. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know the whole situation there. I don't understand why people like cared so much about it. Like,
It's one of those like it's one of those things where everyone's like, well, rules are rules, which is right, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it can be both things. Yeah, it's rules are rules, but at the same time, the rules are fucking stupid. It's nothing about
exactly.
weed
Like,
is a performance enhancing drug.
Yeah, you knew what the rules were, and you broke them anyway. This is 100% your fault. You cannot blame anybody else. But yes, it's a stupid rule. Why do we have it? So you're right. Both things are completely true. Like, it's hard to feel bad for somebody that knew very explicitly what the rules were and still chose to break them.
Chose to broke them.
Yeah, I got there. Break them. But also, like, but why? Who cares? It is legal to smoke weed in my state. Why the hell am I being penalized? It's like, well, but you knew you would be. All right, I got to let you go, Parker. We got Vicious in the queue here.
yeah. All right.
Appreciate
Thanks,
you. Yeah, appreciate
All
you.
right, see you. Vicious.
Yo,
How you doing?
good. Man, good
All
day.
right, good. Well, then that's all right. Good night. And what's going on?
Oh, no, man, not much.
I'm okay.
Excited for the car because I get to be kind of like, I don't know, not feel like a dad and maybe wake up in the middle of the night to do something dumb like watch UFC. So,
Dude, that's why I'm. You're Eastern time zone, right? Yeah.
I'm Central, so
You're Central, so
4
4
in
it
the morning.
starts. I'm not gonna wake up at 4. I'll wake up at. I'll do my normal 5 o'clock, move to the other room and turn it on. But
Yeah.
I agree with you because it will be nice. Because when I watch fights now, those 3 in the afternoon fight cards are literally the hardest for me to watch. That's like in the peak of the chaos of the kids are wide awake. We're doing shit. Then they got to eat. Then they have to take a bath. By the time everybody's settled, there's maybe the main event.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
this will be the winding up for the day is always a little easier because it's like, all right, even if they're awake, it's like, okay, yeah, go watch a movie. Relax. What do you want for breakfast? And I can watch the fight. So, yeah.
Yep. No, I completely agree. So yeah, kind of excited. It's crazy. The last few cards have kind of like I've been able to see every fighter for the most part that I've saw live before. So now I get to see one of the last ones, which I think is Seung Choi. I got to see him he got knocked out by Trezano, but but they knocked each other out, and he just
There was a double knockdown, which was awesome. That's like
it was
ridiculously
awesome. That
rare.
was sick live.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was. Because
So
that's just
hopefully
such a
he bounces back
oh my
here.
God, I can't believe this happened kind of thing.
You know, it's kind of crazy. I was talking to my buddy. They cut Trizano right after that fight, and Seung Choi is still in the UFC.
They cut Trizano after that fight? He's been
I
cut?
think so. Either after that fight or the fight after that.
I was going to say, because he won that fight. Getting cut off a win's wild.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that that's what they did.
That's a shame. So, Jacob, we were talking about that they cut Mike Trizano after, if it wasn't after the Choi fight, it was almost after the Choi fight, which is a shame because Trizano's an exciting guy to watch.
Yeah. He
beat Ludovic Klein.
What'd you say? So he got on the mic and got people pretty hype after his win too. Like, I mean, he had a fan base.
No, Trizano's a fun guy to watch. Who do you have? Not this main event because this main event's a joke. But who do you have in the Span Anthony Smith fight?
Oh, fucking big Span. Thank you for bringing that up. The second person that I got to see live that got on the mic and said, "This is the beginning of the trained Span." Yeah, give me big Span minus 130.
Isn't he coming off a loss though?
Yeah. A loss where he fell into Nikita Krylov's lap. I mean, come on. Are we gonna really count that? He literally looked like, man, I just fell into that on accident. I didn't mean to. I forgot he had fucking, chokes and shit like that.
Yeah. It's funny because I watched. There's this other show. We're actually they're going to be part of We Want Picks, or at least part of our premium shortly.
They're running out the MMA.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
I already watched them. It's actually funny too.
And his breakdown, and I don't disagree. His logic, I understand. I disagree with the pick, but I agree. I understand his logic. He basically was like, "This is a rematch. This fight just happened." And Anthony Smith pieced up Ryan Spann in the feet, dropped him twice, and then submitted him, and nothing has changed since that fight. And you're going to give me Anthony Smith as an underdog? How could I not take that? And I agree, especially the way it's positioned and it's said with authority. I agree with what he said and how he said it, but I ultimately am on the other side because it's like, what has changed, though, is for some reason, Anthony Smith's brain has turned to mush. And he's like just headhunting and talking to himself, and all of a sudden he's fighting 3 times in 6 months. Like there's too much going against him.
I think Father Time's going to knock on his door this time around.
It's definitely a little. It's definitely a little.
That fight was 2 years ago, I think.
It was 2 years ago. It was Anthony Smith's last win, basically.
Wow. Yeah, and you expect me to believe, you know what I'm saying, like big Superman Span, who now says, okay, cool, yeah, my 12 submissions and my 6 knockouts, yeah, I was just getting off the couch and just showing y'all some shit. Now, we're in the gym. Now we're training. Matter of fact, we may do a little celebrate after the Dominic Reyes win, but we're going right back to the gym on Monday. Give me him in the rematch, especially considering the rematches, the way they have gone, they kind of been split. Izzy lost, then Pereira won. Fucking Dustin beat fucking Poirier, fucking got knocked out in the head. Yeah. Give me anybody. Oh, what was that? The girl fight that just happened. Moreau, she subbed her, 8 years ago. Okay, cool. Give me Silva just because to split the record.
No, I mean, actually, that's a good point. I don't know how many rematches there's a stat. Every time there's a rematch, they show the stat how often the person who won the first fight wins the second fight. But no, it's definitely crazy. What do you got for us? I'm gonna go in a few minutes here, just because it's late. But what do you got for us before I shut this down and watch Big Brother?
Watch Big Brother. I haven't watched that.
I love Big Brother. Full of drama. Big Brother and The Challenge, my 2 favorite shows, both on Thursday nights.
I saw an interesting future. They got a future for who's O'Malley's next fight and who's Aljo's next fight, and the odds are pretty interesting.
What are they?
Let me see if I can look while you got. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Why would I?
Okay, cool. Okay, no, yeah, I left the app. I just wanted to make sure that leaving the app.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. I'm pulling it up right now.
Wait, before you say it, Jacob, who do you think O'Malley's next fight will be?
It's Cheeto.
Probably. Who do you think Aljamain's next fight would be?
I think they might try and feed him to Umar.
You got to feel bad for Aljamain. Or actually, they may give him Corey
Feel
Sandhagen.
bad? The guy became a champ for the most ridiculous reason. Won 2 split decisions that he probably shouldn't have won to be retained the champ. He's made generational wealth for his family. I'm not going to feel bad for the guy. He lucked into being champ, defended the belt a couple times on some weird instances. He made his money. He went down. People still consider him the GOAT of the bantamweight division. You shouldn't fucking feel bad for the guy.
I feel
I'm not
bad.
gonna feel bad for him.
First of all, I agree.
And then he got smoked. He got smoked.
My feelings will not go out to Aljo when I defended him so well. Because again, I didn't pick him. I knew Sugar was gonna win. I picked fucking Booger Sugar all the way down. You know what I mean? But yeah, Aljo, I will be sad for him if he gets knocked out again. Like if he gets knocked out,
I don't feel bad for him.
Then I'll feel bad because then the bantamweight GOAT now comes off of his head and just says, "Oh, we don't know," because bantamweight's so stacked, quote unquote.
Well, real quick, we have a $10 super chat from Jaron Santiago. Thank you very much, Jaron. Genuinely appreciated. I don't feel bad because he lost. I feel bad because clearly the UFC hates his guts.
Yeah.
He did what he was supposed to do. He took a fight he didn't want to take. Then he ended up losing the fight, and now he'll never get. They're going to do everything possible to never give him another crack. Real quick,
I got the casuals at work just being like, hey, why were they only showing me O'Malley like in as far as the ads? People at work that don't really watch the UFC intensely like me, and they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, the whole promo was around him. Why was that? I mean, well, fuck, because we hate Aljo. Well, not we, but the community hates Aljo. We don't know why. We don't talk about it. We don't explain
I know why. It's literally because how he won the belt the first time.
Yeah.
That is the only reason.
Yeah,
because
that's real
people
bad
didn't
taste.
dislike him until then. But real quick, Jaron, he gave us a $10 super chat with no comment, but his next comment was, good luck to Jacob in his goal to Brazil. So thank you.
Yes, sir.
Obrigado.
Thank you. Jaron or Hiron, if he's Brazilian.
Obrigado.
That's why people hate him, because he faked an injury to win the belt, and that was just a bad taste in everybody's mouth. But what was he supposed to do? Be like, nah.
That's what
That's
what Anthony Smith did against John Jones. He said, "I'm good." There was the exact same situation. He was getting smoked, got kneed in the head, and Anthony Smith tried it. And I said it in that moment when he did that. I said he thinks he's the man, and people are going to praise him. But in 2 years, and a year, and 2 years, and 5 years, nobody's going to give a fuck that Anthony Smith didn't take that DQ win to become the champion. But if he would have, then he would have made incredible money. He wouldn't have to be a fucking announcing right now. Yeah, he would have got a rematch. He would have got pay-per-view points. He would have been a champ. And he would have got some backlash for doing it. But look at Aljo. Maybe somehow he wins it. Just it was such a stupid
everybody
thing to do.
in this chat and everybody in this community, you close your eyes and you think real hard. You see Anthony Smith in a suit commentating fights, not fucking beating Ryan Spann this week.
Not now. I agree. But yeah, no. To Jacob's point.
Okay, so I'm going to give you these odds real quick on the Aljo thing. So Aljamain's next fight, they say plus 185 Brian Ortega, plus 230 Corey Sandhagen.
Oh, because they're assuming he goes up to 45.
Yeah, plus 300 Cheeto.
Okay.
Plus 350 Sean O'Malley for a rematch. Plus 450 Arnold Allen, or plus 1,000 Volkanovski.
So the best odds were a rematch? The UFC's not giving him a rematch. They can't stand it.
Yeah, well, best odds were his Volk, but that's not happening either.
Oh, yeah. Why would they give him the Volk? He's coming off a loss. Volk's
then they got odds for Sean O'Malley, which as follows. Cheeto, minus 145.
What was Corey Sandhagen? I bet it's Corey Sandhagen next.
Sandhagen's plus 230.
I bet it's... Oh, those were the best odds.
Yeah.
No.
And then now they got the same thing for O'Malley's next fight, which would be either Cheeto, Marab, Aljo for the rematch, Cejudo, and Sandhagen. Cheeto's minus 145, Marab is plus 250, Aljo is plus 650, Cejudo is plus 700, Corey Sandhagen is plus 750. Oh, they got some extra people. So
what about Yanez?
No, Yanez not on the list.
Right there.
Piotr Yan is plus 1,100. Ryan Garcia, fucking joke, is plus 3,300.
What about Gervonta?
Javante is plus 5,000.
Ryan
It should
Garcia's
be-
closer than Javante. That's interesting.
It's funny because it should 100%. It's not going to be Merab. Merab's chances of getting a crack at this title are gone. The UFC is going to do everything possible to make sure he does not fight. That he does not fight because he's boring and he'll definitely win. And the UFC
And you know what they're going to tell? You know what? And I put this in Discord too. You know what the UFC is going to tell Aljo before they give him, because they don't want to give him another title shot ever. But so to prevent that, I bet they say, all right, if you want another title shot, you have to fight Merab. And if you beat Merab,
number one contender,
then you can get another title shot because Aljo won't fucking do that. So that's their way of keeping him away from the title.
That would be terrible.
I guarantee, because Dana's already said, listen. I mean, Dana's literally sat in a press conference and said, "Listen, I know you're friends, but you got to fight who you're supposed to fight. You got to fight you got to fight who you're supposed to fight."
To Dana's point, if this was a Bellator tournament or a PFL tournament, it is what it is. You got to fight your teammates. It is what it is. But we all know
we just saw what happened in the PFL when those friends fought. It was the worst fight ever. It was just a light sparring match. It was fucking terrible, and they both lost out because of it. It's crazy.
I would love, best case scenario for me would be if Sean O'Malley fights Cheeto. Let's say, I don't care who wins that fight, but best case would be, or maybe not best case. What would be interesting to watch is if Merab just literally beats everybody on this planet and they just keep not giving him title shots.
No,
he's just beating everybody.
Like Bilal.
Exactly. Just like Bilal.
Bilal's won 9 in a row.
Bilal. They're doing my man's Bilal bogus, but
they do that. It's funny how they talk about, because he's been on the weigh-in show a couple times, and DC's always like, "Dude, you never get that title shot. They're never gonna get."
Dude, I watched the clip. I was cracking up. I watched the clip of, it was Din Thomas, and somebody was trying to interview him. Somebody was trying to interview him. Dean.
Everyone calls him Dean.
I get it, but like D-I-N. Okay, fine.
Well, his name's Dean, so don't call him Dean.
I get it.
Spelled D-I-N and it's pronounced Dean.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a hard thing to wrap your head around. So anyway, he was being interviewed. Some woman was interviewing him for like her show, and Bilal Muhammad walked by and he like shook his hand, whatever. And she was like, "Wow, this guy's super popular." And he's like, I'm so sorry. Bilal's in a hurry, not to a title, because they're not giving him a title shot, but he's in a hurry. So I just wanted to say, so it is like a thing that joke, everybody knows that Bilal Muhammad is not getting a title shot. And it makes no sense because he's like doing what he's supposed to do, and that's win fights.
Yeah. I think they just give Merab Yadong. And Yadong just, give him somebody short, stocky, some on the same plane as him. Maybe they can defend some takedowns and just knock him out.
Yeah, they literally legally owe him 3 fights. So 2 things, and then I got to let you go because I gotta leave. 2 things are happening right now. One, the antitrust lawsuit against the UFC is actually going to happen. So the UFC was sued by a bunch of former fighters, saying that it's a monopoly. Their practices are not legal, and blah 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 blah. And that lawsuit started about 10 years ago or something crazy, and it has been moved forward. Like, it keeps getting approved. Like, no, this is valid, and the UFC does have to defend themselves. And what the fuck? Are you building a house right now?
No, my lady was opening up a trash bag.
So anyway, that lawsuit is moving forward. So that's going to change the UFC as we know it, for sure. There's no way they're going to win that lawsuit. There's no way they're going to win that, because it is just story after story from people like Randy Couture and other former UFC fighters. And Mark Hunt is a good example. He's in that antitrust lawsuit, of all of these former champions and former fighters that have just horrible stories about how the UFC did them absolutely fucking dirty. Did them dirty. And so that's going to change the UFC as we know it, for sure. The second piece to all of this is, to avoid the antitrust lawsuit, the UFC implemented their own, they changed their own contracts. They were trying to be like, all right, if we fix these contracts now, then when it goes to court, we'll be fine. And one of the things they added was we have to offer you 3 fights a year, no matter what. Because part of the antitrust lawsuit is, like, if a Randy Couture, they didn't like how Randy Couture acted or what he did and stuff like that, they would just shelve him. They just wouldn't offer him a fight. And that was it. Or, That's obviously a major problem. You're under an exclusive contract and they have no obligation to offer you a fight. That's a problem, right? So to try to combat the lawsuit, they could guarantee have to offer you 3 fights a year. So with Merab, which what'll be interesting is they literally have to offer him 3 fights. So, and I'm pretty sure Merab will just say yes to anything. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll beat that guy too. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I'll beat him
no,
too.
he wants his title shot. He's not going to say yes to anything.
They're not going to give him a title shot.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So then if he just keeps saying no, they keep extending his contract. So
He's
has
been
to
hurt
say
too,
yes.
so I don't know how injuries play.
Well, and he got hair. They gave him new hair. So, Vicious, do you have any last words for us before I shut this down and go relax on my couch?
Oh no, man, do your thing. I'm about to do the same thing myself and chill out with the kid and the lady. But man.
Well, we appreciate you. I'm glad you put a new battery in that smoke detector. I didn't hear it beep this whole time.
You know what? Did I do that? I don't even know.
Somebody did, or it's dead. Like now it's like
or it's
dead. Yeah.
It's not a huge house. It's like we got 4 in the house, 5 in the house. One of those things will go off.
Well, I think this is 2 calls in a row where we
actually.
haven't heard them after like 10 calls in a row we did. So anyway, enjoy the night. Good luck this weekend. We basically lose a whole day. These fights start first thing in the morning Saturday. So that's why I put out the bets early. That's why I put out the DraftKings. I gave everybody everything a day early because you're not going to be able to wake up Saturday and do research. It'll be too late. So thanks for
I'll
calling
probably just
in.
wake the kid
We
up
appreciate it.
and go sit on the couch. That's probably what I'll do.
There you go. A coffee and some Cheerios will get your day going with the kid.
Yep.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Night.
Oh, I got him off before you said that, but very well done, Jacob.
Yep.
Well, everybody,
I'm leaving.
thanks for... Yeah, I'm leaving too. Thanks for... I'm not doing the whole spiel.
Okay, thank God.
No, I'm not doing the whole spiel. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. This is the Thursday call-in show. I am going to make these more formal at some point where we're like literally treat it like talk radio where we have actual topics. But for now, it's fun to just hang out and go from there. You don't like that idea? You like to just random bullshit, see where it goes?
Well, I think anything that's not structured is good for YouTube for sure.
All right. Well, I think people enjoy the structure because then they can call in and be like, I disagree. But yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out as we go. We're the only ones doing these call-in shows, so fuck it.
And they're just wildly successful too.
This was
I can't believe that
callers.
the viewership is just getting out of control at these point.
I agree. It's not.
You realize that now we're going to
get
be up
too
against
popular.
Thursday night football every week too. So good luck.
I don't think it's the same crowd. We'll figure it out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Sorry, Jacob's such a negative Nancy. I don't know what that's about. Arrivederci.